Hello. Today I'm taking a walk, breathing a little heavy, and every time I take a walk, I'm reminded of how precious the earth is. We connect to earth every time we take a step, we stand there, we sit, we lie down. We're in constant communion with Mother Earth at all times. I feel much gratitude because I wasn't always able to walk. When I was younger, I was good, and then in 2014, I had a surgery, and I wasn't able to walk afterwards. And once you experience having something and then having it taken away, you begin to hold more gratitude for these moments. Right now it's cold out. It's the end of fall. But today I felt like I could walk. And sometimes I feel like I can't walk. And there's been plenty of times where I've fallen down because I have about half my leg missing muscle, so atrophied. And it's been like that for years. And I used to walk with crutches, a walker, and a cane. And I still have times when I struggle. And because I have those times of struggle, I am more grateful for these times where I can walk. After this, I will need to rest. And it takes a lot of effort. But it means so much just to be able to move around. And many of us, including myself, take this for granted. We just move around and do things all day long, and we don't think about the fact that some people can't do that. And what a gift it is to be able to move and walk. And so, as I take this walk and have people watch me talk to my phone, I just find joy. I just find so much joy being able to take this walk. And if we could bring that joy into the simple things in life, doing the laundry, washing the dishes, any of it, all of it, just feeling joy to be able to do so. This is a true present. In the presence of now. When you can be completely present and be grateful to stand in front of the sink and wash the dishes. Be grateful to make the food, to send love into it, to give it to others, to share your love. I had a friend once who's no longer with us, but he used to tell me all the time he likes to share his love through food. And that's just a beautiful thing. We can all relate to it because we all have to eat. And all of us at some point sit down with others and eat together. If you think about it, Jesus did that with his disciples at the table. Had a nice big meal before the next day because he knew what was coming. So he wanted to enjoy that communion with his fellow man, even the one who betrayed him. He still loved him. And that's amazing. If more people could be that way, others could heal faster, better, stronger, more often. But a lesson that I had to learn along the way is it has to be when they're ready, not when you want them to be ready, but when they're ready themselves. The tragedy I see is many of us don't realize until we suffer so badly that we come out on the other side. And then we see, including myself. I had to suffer before I was able to open my eyes and catch those glimpses of awakening. And, if you don't believe in or don't practice or don't really know what it means, or maybe don't care about awakening, even if you feel that way now, that doesn't mean you will always feel that way. Things change. And when we have those shifts in consciousness, that's when we start realizing. So, a large part of shifting that consciousness is gratitude. Gratitude for the breath in my lungs, the fresh air I'm able to take in, the feet which are moving on the earth right now, the legs which are striving forward. Sometimes I think about, why was my leg impacted in this manner in this life? And I think, well, maybe because I wasn't really moving forward. I was kind of stuck, or if anything, treading backwards. That's just a thought. Not sure if it's true, but I can think about that a while. What does that mean to me? These thoughts that come up, we can look deeper into them and we can think about them and figure out what they really mean. And so when I am physically able to take a walk like this, I feel so happy. And when we shift into feeling that joy, it can change our whole mindset. And that helps us when we interact with others and when we live our daily lives. I try to take everything in, and I see the grass and the leaves and the trees. I breathe with the trees. I send them love. I breathe with Mother Earth. I send her love. Nature. Nature can be church. I know plenty of people who don't go to church. And some of them just go outside To me, it's all the same. The church, the temple, the nature, washing the dishes. It's all the same. Because it's all love, and it's all living this life. Some of us walk through this life and we just sleep or we're on autopilot. But when you start waking up, you start feeling alive. I remember when I first had this shift in consciousness and I started meditating years ago, I stood outside and I looked up and I saw the wind swaying the trees. And this was, I don't know, a half mile away. It was where I used to live. And I just stood in the backyard, and the backyard was my park. But there was a lot of swampland, and then there was these big trees in the back. And so as they were swaying, I remember looking at the tips, and I remember them moving, and I saw them unlike I had ever seen any tree before. They felt alive. They looked alive. Now, I don't know if anybody's ever done psychedelic drugs, but I would almost compare it to that. And in the sense that, not, oh, I'm messed up seeing this stuff, no. In the sense of the physiological aliveness of it. The way it popped out. The way it felt alive. This is difficult to describe, and it might sound a little bit strange, but it's all about the aliveness. You know, you have different encounters with different people, and when you really listen to what they say, you can learn a lot, because we are all the teacher and we are all the student. Whatever's happening around you, it's a mirror of you, and it's what your vibration has drawn in. Have faith in this as you walk through this earth. Feel the earth being alive with you. Appreciate Gaia as she supports us every day with everything we need. Remember this. As you crave or want or desire, look around at what is. Look around. Feel your health, your vitality, your purity, your essence, your love. It's everywhere, and especially inside yourself. Be aware of this. Draw your consciousness to this, because it is what you truly are. The greatest piece of technology is in your own mind, in your own heart, in your own Dantian, the sacral chakra, the second one, 2 finger widths below the belly button. Your gut feeling. We carry a massive amount of wisdom in us. Tune into it and start using it. May you walk through this life with joy. Have a good day.